need like a class picture or something. Everybody looks great. Thank you so much. My name is Kim Beal. I'm the general manager here. And this is the first time we've done an event like this. We're very excited to have Michelle Bremer here from Runway Translator. She's a blogger and stylist who most of you obviously already know. But she's really going to show you a lot about what we've identified as a company as our spring trends and how they translate to you and how do you wear them every day. But without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Michelle, and I thank you all so very much for coming.
Thank you everybody for coming. I really appreciate you coming out tonight. My name is Michelle Bremer. I do know a lot of you, actually. But for those of you I don't know, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a blogger and a stylist. I went to school here in town at the International Academy of Design and Technology and got a degree in design and merchandising, and then went from there to become the director of motor clothes for Harley Davidson, because I'm kind of a biker chick, or I was in my early years. And then I went on to become the area manager for a Mac studio and have run boutiques. There's a very nice high-end boutique here in town that stole my heart, and I worked for many years before I became a stylist and helped people in their closets, whether it was for events or for lifestyles. And I got to know a lot of people that way, and had a lot of questions asked, obviously, about style and about trends, and trying to answer all of their questions and getting calls. I thought a really efficient way to get my views out there would be to start a blog. So I did that many years ago, and that's been awesome. Runway Translator is definitely an outlet for my passion. And what I like to do is, do any of you here follow the fashion shows when they come out? Like the hundreds of designer fashion shows that come out several times a year. Do you guys watch those and obsess over those? Tristan does, I'm sure. I know several people who do. So people like me, that's what we love to do. And for Runway Translator, I view those shows, narrow the looks down to my favorites, and then translate them into shoppable pieces. So that's kind of the gist of the blog. And I also cover a lot of local events, sort of like this, like Natasha's doing for her blog right now. So that's a little bit about me. So without further ado, I think we'll go right into the spring 2015 trends. There are 4 main trends that I'm going to show you on our models tonight. The first which we're going to start with is the boho chic trend. So our model Sonia, hi, she's showing you, this is a basic pared down version of a bohemian chic look. So the basic elements that you want to look for bohemian are going to be flowy, romantic, okay, kind of reminiscent of the 70s. There's going to be print. A lot of times there's maxi dresses. We've got sandals. The whole idea is that it's a very relaxed look, and it's a very comfortable look. So with Sonia, I'm going to also show you how you can switch it up a little bit, how you can, make things a little bit fancier. One of the predominant trends is also long layered necklaces. So I've got 3 necklaces here. You layer those, kind of zhuzhes it up a little bit, makes it a little more fancy. And then we've got our choice of several earrings. I kind of like the turquoise. You can do a turquoise cuff. Turquoise is nice because the stones, if you can get the cuff on, the stones are very earthy and organic, and that's also reminiscent of your bohemian feel. You could do this earring with it. A lot of people like to pair a matching earring with some other piece of jewelry. I personally kind of like to mix it up a little bit, and I would put something like maybe another colored stone, something a little unexpected, but feel free to match if that's what you're comfortable with. And then if we were going to put a bag with it, I'd probably grab something metallic like this. When you've got all this print going on, it's nice to just have a little bit of a neutral. Metallics are very neutral, so they can go with a lot of things. And that just kind of takes it from, here to a little bit of here. Thank you very much. I'll borrow these back. we're going to be using some of these pieces over and over again because it's nice to see how you can take some pieces that you buy, thank you, and you get a lot more wear out of them when you switch them up and you pair them with, you know, different things. So we're going to see one more bohemian look, and then I'll show you some other bohemian pieces that you can use. And this is Melissa. Now this is bohemian, my style. I like a little bit of edge to my bohemian. A little less Mother Earth and a little bit more Harley, I guess. So fringe is another huge trend on runways this season. So I paired the fringe vest with the bohemian shirt. What makes it bohemian is the floral print and the fit. It's not constricted, it's very loose and feminine and romantic. The jeans, you want a distressed denim. That's pretty typical also for the bohemian look, the distressed denim. Then if I were going to pair a bag with that, bucket bags all over the place this season. You're going to see little ones, big ones, medium ones. So we would just put a bucket bag, yeah. With that, we'd find a little bit of jewelry. I think for that one, I kind of like this long layered look also, but we've got this horn and stones. And it kind of is a nice drop, which sort of simulates also that V-neck, keeps that line going, which I like. And then you're done. For the most part, I like to keep it simple, but you can continue to add pieces and layer and go on and on with it. There's really a lot you can do. I love this look. Might have to take this look home. All right, thanks, Melissa. I'll take these back. Thank you. We have a couple of other really bohemian pieces on the rack over here I want to show you. So think Stevie Nicks. This, very bohemian. It's also got the fringe, so it's a twofer. Two very big trends right now. But you can layer this. We've shown this, or Neimans has shown this actually layered over, a denim short with a tank top. You can take a really casual look and throw this on. It looks like effortless, but it's very stylish. And this, how wearable is that? With a pair of skinny jeans and a sandal, a flat sandal. Just keeping it simple. I also like, this is a little bit bohemian, but it's also kind of young and fun. The bohemian factor here, I think, is the print. I kind of feel like it lends itself to that, but it's also very relaxed. And then another element in the bohemian trend is definitely the distressed denim. So you can just do something really simple. Find a piece of denim, soft, distressed. You can either wear this as a dress or you can wear it as a tunic. And if you're going to pair it with a bottom, pair it with a skinny silhouette. And this is a suede, that really light suede is in also for spring. You're going to see that everywhere. And then we have this beautiful etro. Check this out. Very bohemian. But if you're, not everybody is interested in pulling off the Mother Earth look. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, but there are so many levels of bohemian. You can take it very literally, head to toe, or you can just take elements and pieces from the trend and incorporate that into your wardrobe. Okay, the next look we're gonna see is Spice Market colors. So Spice Market colors are colors like reds, royal blues, saffrons, really pretty, bold colors, things that you would see in the Spice Market. So picture cayenne. The Pantone color of the year this year was Marsala, and you're gonna see a lot of colors similar to that with the reds, the blues. We've got a lot of great colors in there, and then we've paired it with a flat sandal. The flat sandal is huge. I feel like with this vertical stripe here, it's gonna lose a little something in the translation. So this one's gonna give it some impact, and you can take it up a notch. I like that. And then you can incorporate a little bit of fringe with the bag, and you have a killer look, pretty much. Love that. Yeah. Okay. I'll borrow that back. We've pulled a lot of great pieces and jewelry and bags to just kind of speak about and use in different ways, because that's kind of like what we do with our closets. I mean, consider this our closet for the night. All right, I think we're good. Thanks. We're gonna see another Spice Market color look. It's a very bold look, and I love it. It's head to toe. This is nice. Okay, so I like this look because it's monochromatic and it's a very bold look. And I concede that not everybody is going to walk out the door in this look, but at the same time, remember, we're talking trends here. So if you want to be trendy, you go with those bold colors. She's got the flat sandal on there, and with those colors, I would definitely suggest doing a nude shoe like we've done here, because you don't want to overwhelm the look too much. So for jewelry, I mean, we could really play around with this. It's kind of a blank slate. You could do something like this to dress it up, which has that chunky feel to it. And it's a nice shape, and it hits in the right spot. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. And then you can even zhuzh. Big zhuzher. Zhuzh. Now, if you wanted to, you could go all the way, head to toe to the floor with it, and you could take the nude shoes off and do a flat sandal like this, and then go basically without the jewelry if you want. So I like attention, so that would be me. All right. Okay. And then in terms of a bag, you could do the neutral, or let's say you wanted to be really head to toe. You wanted to do the sandal, and then you do this little Tory bag here. And it's a crossbody, which are also pretty hot right now. And they're nice because your hand's free. I mean, that's a sporty look to me. I would do the crossbody, and then I'd really confuse people with the sneakers. I'd be all over that. And then if you really want to get crazy, you get yourself a pair of these. These are fun. You're actually going to see a lot of these. They're like Birkenstocks, but you put the floral print in there, and it kind of takes it to a whole nother level. All right, love it. Okay, the next look is coming shortly. Oh, here it is. So big trend, which I love, I'm very happy about this trend, is the white on white. So what you do, in this case, you mix several shades of white. You can mix bright white with everything from cream, ivory, sand, taking different elements of the white and mixing them together. So you've got this complete head to toe, very chic, sophisticated look, I think. White's a very clean, it's a blank slate. So if we were gonna put some jewelry with that, I like the hardware on the jacket. It's a little bit dark, but I want to keep in theme with the white, so I kind of like this number. That's the beauty of these long necklaces. You can either wear them long, or you can double them up and then kind of separate the layers, so it looks like you have a shorter and a longer necklace, or you can even keep them together as one length. I like that. And for a bag, we have this bright white bag, which you can do, and it's a crossbody as well, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend the crossbody. This is what we call fashion jacket. So if you want to be really cool when you go somewhere, just don't put your jacket on. Put it on your shoulders, and then you'll look like a model. That's a tip. You can take that. And then for jewelry, you can keep up with the white theme and put on, well, I'm not going to put these on this one, but just to show you, put on some white jewelry. We've got some white stones here I didn't want to put the gold with it though, because there's just something nice, I mean, with the hardware. And we paired it with a snakeskin because snakeskin is neutral in my book. Snakeskin animal print goes with everything. All right. Thank you, Sonia. All right, thanks. So does anybody have any favorite trends so far? We've got the bohemian, we've got the spice colors, we've got white on white. Here's another beautiful white on white look coming. This one reminds me of kind of the really, really, really cool beach gal. She's going to a party on the beach or having dinner on the beach. She's got her flat sandals. It kind of also lends itself to that bohemian theme as well with the dress. And we paired it with this sequin top just to kind of kick things up a notch. But you'll see when I style her, you can change the silhouette of the dress just by adding an element like a belt. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on top of the sequins. And it cinches the waist a little bit and it gives her a little bit more of a shape, more of a figure, which we like. And then for jewelry on this one, I would say we could do, I wouldn't necessarily go long because on the drape on that sequence right there, you don't necessarily want to interfere with that. You want to kind of stay up above that, I think. You could go long, but I want to see what this one looks like. Some of these looks, are going to be new to me when we put it together here. But it's all about experimenting. Kind of like this because it has an organic feel to it. You just want to stay away from over-styling stuff. If it doesn't need something, then you don't have to add it. In this case, I feel like it pulls it together. The belt pulls it together, the necklace, just very beautiful, feminine, romantic look. And now, if I may show you, Melissa can, I'm going to take off the necklace and the belt and then have you take off the sequin top because I want to rock this look out a little bit. We're gonna, take off the sequin top and I'm gonna give you another one to show a totally different look. Also still white on white. And this is where we channel Stevie Nicks. And there is a sleeve. Now here's where we can layer the long necklaces. This is a beautiful necklace. Now this shawl piece is just a little bit big on Melissa, so you'll just have to use your imagination in terms of fit. There you go. But isn't that beautiful? I mean, it's just so relaxed, and it's definitely bohemian, but it's also white on white. So keep that necklace long and simple. You don't necessarily have to do so much layering. You've got all of this beautiful print kind of working with it. Isn't that pretty? If you wanted to, you could add some natural elements too, to kind of continue that beach theme, that beach vibe. We've got these natural elements, bracelets like that. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. You can take the shawl with you. All right. Oh, now we're gonna do my favorite trend. So, anybody guess what trend I have on right now? If anyone's familiar with the Neimans trends, mix don't match. That's my all-time favorite trend because you can be a little bit kooky, but I will warn you, it's tricky. It's a little bit tricky. Don't go at it alone if you're not sure. Ask a friend. Definitely take a picture, take a selfie, send it out there and get some feedback because you can go very wrong. But I'll tell you some fundamental elements to consider consider if you're gonna mix trends. What you wanna do is some stripes with a floral. That's a no-brainer. Those are two elements you can piece well together. You're gonna do stripes and stripes. Keep the sizes very different. Big stripe plus little stripe, good. Little stripe and little stripe, probably not good. This I almost wore today. I love this. I like the combination. It's not for everybody, but I may be taking this home at some point. It's just fun. It's wild. It definitely demands attention, but it's not too matchy-matchy. It's definitely a risk. So if you're up for risk-taking, try the mix don't match trend for sure. This one that I already showed you with the Bohemian also falls into the mix don't match category because you're talking about textures as well. So it's not just about prints, it's about mixing textures. Okay, yes. So Sonia's got on a fun mix don't match situation here. Now, I don't want everybody to freak out by the midriff because this is very on trend. So the crop tops are on trend, but don't worry, I have an alternative for you if you're not into those. So this is fun because you've got your floral print on the bottom, polka dot, and then bam, we have more print in the back. So I like this, and what makes this work is that you're sticking with a common theme. The colors are complementary to one another. You're in black and white. If you're in black and white, you can mix prints like that pretty easily, as a rule of thumb. But I will tell you, if the crop top is not necessarily your thing, do a longer piece. You can do a different print. Doesn't have to be polka dot, but it's fun to mix the prints, so just have fun with it. That's the whole idea. For this look, you could add a little bit of color to it. She's got a lot of color on the cardigan, so maybe a big bucket bag. Bucket bags are huge for spring, and this is a huge bucket bag. So it's a win-win. But I kind of like that color, and if you turn around, you can see she's got that pretty rose print on the back, and the rose color works with it for sure. And then for jewelry, I would say keep it super simple. There's really nothing you can put on top of this that hasn't already been covered with the print. Maybe go minimal, very minimal. Maybe an earring, if anything. We've got these fun little dangly black earrings like that. Very delicate, nothing too overwhelming because you've already kind of made your point. Okay, thank you. And then we have another mix don't match. This I love. This is fun. Okay, this, who doesn't love this little outfit? Look at, we've got checkered print on the bottom and then a landscape print on the top. It's pulled in color with the green. We're doing a neutral shoe on the bottom. And again, we're gonna keep it simple. Yes, we can layer all kinds of necklaces, but I'm trying to keep it real for you guys and keep it something that you'll actually incorporate into your daily lives. I love this stuff. If anything, you want to throw another trend in there, you can get away with that bag, crossbody bag on there all day long. Raise your hand if you love this look. Thank you, Melissa. All right. Saffron yellow. Does anybody know what trend this is in? Spice Market colors. How about this one? What trend is this? Good. Yes. How about this one? We saw this. Bohemian. Good. See, I just wanted to make sure you guys were paying attention. It's fun to be trendy, I think so. Anyway, kind of bank on it. We have a couple of other people who are going to tell you a couple of other things. Does anyone have any questions before we do that? No? We're good? Okay. I need to make sure I didn't forget anything. First, we're going to have Khadijah Brooks. She is the amazing makeup artist that gave me face today, among other times. And she's going to tell you a little bit about Kevin Aquan, which is the brand if any of you may be familiar with Kevin Kwan, he was, rest in peace, a celebrity stylist, beauty stylist, makeup stylist. And then we're going to have Amy. Yes. And she's going to discuss what you have in your takeaway bags, your goodie bags, your swag bags, some wonderful skincare items in there. And I'll let you take it away. Thank you all very much, by the way.